In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NBA games happening on February 3rd, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best bet single picks, best bet parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Phoenix Suns vs. Boston Celtics. Phoenix will play its second road game since mid-January when it travels to Boston on Friday night. The Suns have won 6 of their last 8 games, but they are coming off a blowout loss against Atlanta. Boston has won back-to-back games against the Lakers and Nets, improving to 37-15 overall this season. The Suns are 1-9 against the spread in their last 10 Friday games and 6-2 against the spread in their last 8 games overall. The Celtics are 2-5 against the spread in their last 7 home games and 1-6 against the spread in their last 7 games overall. The over is 4-1 in Suns' last 5 overall. The over is 4-1 in Celtics' last 5 home games. The Suns are 8-3 against the spread in the last 11 meetings in Boston and 10-4 against the spread in the last 14 meetings. The Suns will be shorthanded again as Devin Booker, Cameron Payne, and Landry Shamet are all out, while the Celtics are still missing Danilo Gallinari and Marcus Smart for this one. Boston never trailed as they came out smoking hot in a 139-96 home win over the Brooklyn Nets. Jason Tatum scored 31 points and had 9 rebounds, and Jaylen Brown added 26 points. Each of them hit 7 triples and sat the entire fourth quarter, so they will be rested for this contest against Phoenix. With that said, they came out way too hot, and the Suns were playing good basketball before they got crushed by the Hawks. I can see Phoenix coming out with a chip on their shoulder after the beatdown, and the Celtics letting their guard down. The Suns have covered the number in 6 of their last 8 games. The Boston Celtics had the horses to blow this game out of the water at home, but they've been shaky at times and have some weird results these last couple of weeks. The Celtics are 3-5 against the spread as a double-digit favorite this season. The Suns are playing improved ball as of late. Lot of points. This game should be played at a relatively slow pace, as both teams sit in the bottom half of the NBA as far as tempo is concerned. They tend to play low-scoring games when they square off, cashing the under in 4 of the last 5 head-to-head meetings. Boston should be cruising in the fourth quarter, which would lead to slow possessions with backups on the court. I don't trust the Suns to put up enough points to get this game past the total, especially since they have one of the league's best defenses. I also don't want to back the over in a game involving Phoenix as long as Booker is sidelined. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Toronto Raptors vs. Houston Rockets. The Houston Rockets will host the Toronto Raptors Friday night. The Raptors beat the Rockets 116-109 as a 10.5-point home favorite when these teams met back on November 9th. Toronto has won 4 of the last 5 meetings head-to-head, but the Rockets have covered the number as an underdog in 3 of those games. The Raptors are 2-5 against the spread in their last 7 road games and 3-9 against the spread in their last 12 Friday games. The Rockets are 2-5 against the spread in their last 7 home games and 3-11 against the spread in their last 14 games overall. The over is 7-3 in Raptors' last 10 overall. The under is 4-0 in Rockets' last 4 overall. The Raptors are 2-6 against the spread in the last 8 meetings. The Raptors have hit a bit of a skid lately, but this is a great spot for them to get right. Houston's defense has had their trouble keeping opponents off the glass, and there is a wide disparity between the Raptors' ability to come away with steals and the Rockets' amount of turnovers per game. Toronto should also get plenty of points in transition, as the Rockets are league worst in opponent fast break points. The Toronto Raptors aren't a team I'm thrilled to back in the big favorite role, as they're way too hit or miss and their wins usually come down to the wire. However, the Houston Rockets continue to look like a team that's in tank mode, and they lose in the underdog role by an average of 7 points. The guards for Toronto will ultimately be too much for the Rockets to string together enough positive possessions. The chalk is somewhat reasonable here, so the Toronto Raptors to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The Rockets have played 4 straight unders, and I expect to see another one Friday. Houston is 17th in pace, 30th in offensive rating, and will likely be without their top 2 scorers in this game. Toronto is 28th in pace and has seen the under cash in 5 of their last 6 road games. I don't see these teams combining for more than 228 points. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Orlando Magic versus Minnesota Timberwolves. Orlando heads to Minnesota on Friday, February 3rd. The Magic have lost 3 of their last 4 games entering Friday's game. They are coming off of a loss to the 76ers. For Minnesota, they have won 6 of their last 8 games. The Orlando Magic are averaging 111 points on 47.1% shooting and allowing 114 points on 47.4% shooting. Paolo Banchero is averaging 20.5 points and 3.6 assists, while Franz Wagner is averaging 20 points and 4 rebounds. Wendell Carter Jr. is the 3rd double-digit scorer, and Markelle Fultz is grabbing 3.7 rebounds. The Orlando Magic are shooting 34.9% from beyond the arc and 79% from the free throw line. The Orlando Magic are allowing 34.9% shooting from deep and are grabbing 42.6 rebounds per game. The Minnesota Timberwolves are averaging 115 points on 49.1% shooting and allowing 115 points on 46.5% shooting. Anthony Edwards is averaging 25 points and 6.1 rebounds, while Karl Anthony Towns is averaging 21 points and 5.3 assists. Angelo Russell is the 3rd double-digit scorer, and Rudy Gobert is grabbing 11.8 rebounds. The Minnesota Timberwolves are shooting 35.4% from beyond the arc and 76.8% from the free throw line. The Minnesota Timberwolves are allowing 36.6% shooting from deep and are grabbing 41.4 rebounds per game. The Magic are 10-4 against the spread in their last 14 road games and 20-8 against the spread in their last 28 games overall. The Timberwolves are 5-1 against the spread in their last 6 home games and 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 games overall. The under is 5-2 in Magic last 7 road games. The under is 5-0 in Timberwolves last 5 overall. The Magic are 12-3 against the spread in the last 15 meetings in Minnesota and 20-8 against the spread in the last 28 meetings. The Magic are reeling as they have lost 3 of their last 4 games. Orlando is 3rd to last in the Eastern Conference, but they are still only 4.5 games out of the play-in games. They have tons to play for, but the Magic are just struggling to put together strong offensive outputs to take wins. For Minnesota, they are finding their groove as they have won 6 of their last 8 games. Minnesota is showing their strength as they have covered 7 of their last 10 games. The scoring power for Minnesota is much stronger than Orlando as Edwards and Russell can shine for the Timberwolves. So the Minnesota Timberwolves to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Orlando is one of the lowest scoring offensive teams in the league, but they are keeping games close as their defense is keeping them in these contests. Minnesota is scoring and allowing the same amount of points. The under is 4-1 in the last 5 meetings. The under is 15-3 in the Magic's last 18 Friday games. The under is 5-0 in the Timberwolves' last 5 overall. These 2 teams will battle in a low-scoring affair that will follow their season-long statistical output. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.